Ten Hag drops huge Rashford hint ahead of the Chelsea tie. Welcome to the United Matters channel. How are you guys and where you watching us from? I'll go by the names of Rock and David. It's my select button, comment and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Guys, it is really a very good day. It's already Wednesday. It's the match day, United hosting Chelsea at the Emirates. But we still have a lot of bones to pick from what Ten Hag said ahead of this game of Chelsea. Remember, what went ahead to headline all this was simple, was all brought up by journalists. Sky Covey, Samuel Lucas, who went ahead to put out stories that players have gone ahead to really turn around Ten Hag. And they found themselves in a situation of not being allowed to take part in the press conference today, and Ten Hag was really there. So we thank God for the gift of life. Let's go ahead and obviously bring you these stories in detail. Now, Ten Hag on Rashford, he said everyone is disappointed. We saw Galatasaray, the performance here and the result in Newcastle. We are not the only team to lose there. They win all the games except for Liverpool, but we want to win there, and we did everything in our power, but definitely our performance wasn't good. So he never went ahead to go on to not to really singly blame Marcus Rashford. So he went ahead to generalize everything, that this guy is not only the one to blame, but we are the ones to blame. He singled out the game of Galatasaray, and I think the reason that's why he singled it out was simple. He was trying to pass a message to us that, all right, was Rashford in the game of Galatasaray, that we led by 3-1, and we led close to 2 times or thrice, and we came out and obviously became the losers of the day, though we went ahead to get a draw. You know, very big statement put out by Ten Hag, and I think he really had a lot to say about it. And for Marcus Rashford, it really went bad on him because he was not tracking back, and everyone is asking what's wrong with him. That's why he saw to it that after losing to Newcastle, Paul Scholes came out and really made this statement. I'll text him and ask him what's wrong, because he's supposed to be one of the senior players. You know, he's 26 years of age, and he has come through all the levels, you know, of Man United, and he is ranked one of the best players in the last 6-7 years at the club of Man United. Why is he acting stupid? You know, he should be one of those players to be tracking back. Jamie Carragher too came out and really made a very touching story, a very informative statement that if at all you are a Man United player coming in from the academy, all you are supposed to do is run, get yellow cards, kick players around. At least do that. If you can't really win that game, you know, show that the badge you are really holding onto the shirt, you know, really has respect and is very meaningful. Rashford is a born and bred player coming in from Manchester, and why doesn't he put his body on the line when United best needs him to do that? That was a very huge statement that it was put out there for you. And remember the game of Liverpool, I think it was against Liverpool at Old Trafford when Ralf Rangnick was there. I think we lost by, is it 3 or 4 goals to nil? Hannibal came in through and obviously got fouled. He fouled, you know, 4 players in a space of like 3 minutes and got a yellow card, and would have gone ahead to get a red card. With the fans came out and obviously hailed him that that's what you wanted, because get the lose, you know, but show the intent to really fight and run. That is it, you know. It was like get rich or die trying, you know. Get the win, all die on the pitch trying, you know. But these players don't track back. on the game of Newcastle, Rashford never tracked back, and that's why he has been a point of reflection, and that's why in the presser they had to ask about him because of the way he went ahead to obviously put in a lot of lazy performances of not really tracking back. And even if you really see that goal, it's Garnacho that really fails to track back Kylian Trippier. He fails to track back Kylian Trippier, and Kylian Trippier puts in a pass that Anton Gordon finishes at the back post. And remember, in the Copenhagen, he's the same guy who stays at the edge of the Tina's box area, yet he was supposed to go into the box and really back. I don't know whether it's what the manager really tells him, but it is costing us, and he needs to drop and really come in through and obviously help us in there for you. Now, Ten Hag also added that we are not robots. If you play 3 games in 6 days, tough games, and by the end, the fatigue can be an issue. Never an excuse, but is there. Against Galatasaray, against Everton, we played very good. Against Newcastle, we were not happy with the performance. We are the first to say the players are the first. They are so self-crucial. So, for me, I don't really agree with that, because when you look at Newcastle, they had gone ahead to play against Chelsea. They went to play away at PSG, and they came in through to play Man United. So I don't buy that. I don't buy what Ten Hag is telling me about. I don't really buy it, because it is really what we call an scapegoat. It's really less. And I think Ten Hag would have gone ahead to say better, because as a manager, I know what exactly can come out of him. But every team that we are going to play, like Newcastle, they had played 2 games, and we are all playing the 3rd game, and it was played late in the night. So I don't really take that as an excuse, because if you knew that that was the cause, then why didn't you start Amrabat? Because Amrabat never you started Kobe Menu. Kobe Menu never played. He came in and played like 30 minutes. You brought in Diego Dallo, right, who had played 20 minutes in the game of Galatasaray. You did start Anton Martial, who really never started the game of Galatasaray, not so? So, you freshened up. Look at Arsenal today, They've gone ahead to play another game after playing another game over the weekend, meaning that they've gone ahead to play 4 games in a space of like 9 days, So in the space of, because they played the other Saturday, midweek, Saturday, and now today, Tuesday. So, but they've gone ahead to fight and won all those games. All those 4 games, Arsenal have gone ahead to win them. So, to me, that's an excuse. It means that you should be doing better as a manager. If at all you felt like fatigue was the reason, then why didn't you get the likes of Donny van de Beek on? Why did you keep Scott McTominay in the field of play for 90 minutes, yet you knew fatigue was a problem? You had Rafael Varane on the bench. Why didn't you start Rafael Varane if at all you felt like you needed some fresh legs in your team? So you are like blaming yourself and really exposing yourself that you went ahead to make a bad choice of a team. So I think that is really very uncalled for. It's really below the belt for Ten Hag. He needs to be saying better and better and better and better. Then he added on and said that, of course, there are lots of rumors, but it's not that we get distracted by it. We're on the journey, a route. We know sorry about that. We know we are in transition, but we are in the right direction. We construct a team, develop it. The team is progressing. Young players coming in, and you see the potential, how they can contribute to a successful Man United team for the future. That is really great, and I don't think that Ten Hag is losing focus. All what he's going to do is simple. He's just going to continue to do his job, and I think we are going to get points from the game of Chelsea. That is it. I think we are getting 3 points from the game of Chelsea, and we'll be beating them hands down at the club of Manchester United. Then he closed up and said, still we are in the ranking, of course. We dropped, but are not too far, so we are very okay. I really understand from the angle where it comes in through to say that, because we had not gone ahead to lose a game after we played against the team known as Manchester City, and we had gone ahead to collect 25 points. So it's all about us getting where we deserve to be, and trust me, every team will have to get a run of some good games in a season that is really good. So all what we have to do is to really get 3 points against Chelsea and see to it that this goes to where we deserve it to be. So guys, thank you very much for watching through. Tell me your thoughts about Ten Hag dropping a huge hint on Marcus Rashford and other United players ahead of the Chelsea tie. That is welcome into the comment section below. Rokan David is my name. Good morning, and those going to bed, good night. May the living to God bless you abundantly. The Muslims, Barakallahu Fikum. I'm out.